Hey, my name is Carlos, and I just want to say follow your dreams, never give up, and go for what you want in life.
I think a lot of people put pressure and a lot of pressure on in the future, and you need to relax and live live for yourself. Live the life you want to live, and whatever that means for you. Any goals? Don't let anyone say you can't do something unless you try it. You'd be surprised how many things you can get out of life if you just go for it.
You always got to keep on moving forward. If you get yourself down, you got to pick yourself up because the hard work pays off in the end. And you're better off doing the hard work while you're young, so that way the rest of your life is smooth and everything goes well. Another good point is fun is the main point of life. So you should have a good balance of hard work and fun, and I can promise you that you'll have a good life in the end.
Motivation. What can you say? I don't know the way to explain it, but when you actually want something so badly, that should be your motivation. When you feel that you want to quit, that should be your motivation. When you feel that you can't do it no more, that should be your motivation. Negativity should always be your motivation because it can also help you convert that into a positive. Because there's a lot of people in life that probably want to quit.
I'm going to be talking to you guys about the power of the spoken word. So, whatever you guys want to happen in the future is what you should say. So, never talk about negative things because there's something called the law of attraction. Whatever you put out into the world is what you get back. So, if you want positive aspects, stop complaining. Start enjoying life. Be happy. If you want more positive things to happen to you, then you have to be positive. If you want more negative things to happen to you, then be negative. But you don't want to be negative, so just be positive.
Yeah, when you want something really, really bad and you go to sleep and that's all you're thinking about and you wake up and it's still all you're thinking about, make sure that every day you're doing something to help you towards that goal. Every day you wake up, try to find out what you can do to get there.
Thank you.
Motivation means you wake the fuck up and do what you got to do to survive. Whether that's going to work every day, going to class every day. If something really extremely bad happens to you, you have to say fuck it and keep moving on. And if you don't, and you let it eat it up. And
Alright. To me, hope is what gets me up out of bed in the morning because there have been times in life where I've been arrested and I didn't know what to do and I just prayed and then I got out of it and then I dropped out of college for a long time and then I came back and at the end of the day all I would think about is how to make myself better and just keep dreaming and doing things like that. So.
You go out of spite. You want to.
What do you mean by that?
You want to prove people that you can keep going no matter who tells you not to keep going, no matter how many people tell you to stop or this isn't meant for you. Prove them wrong because you know who you are and only you know who you are.
Yeah, like, my entire family wanted me to go to criminal justice to college, but I knew deep down I wanted to be a psychologist. So that's the only reason I'm here is I'm here to prove them wrong.
I'm in funeral services major and people are always like, "What? Why do you do that? Nobody wants to do that. That's not the field you want to go in." And I'm like, "Yes, it is. I'm serious. I want to. Don't let people put you down."
Oh yeah, I can tell you about Saturday. It was 12-degree fishing out, and I was pretty cold, and I tried giving up, but I was always looking forward to hooking on a fish, and I tried all day, and it helped me out, and I caught two.
Yes, there was a time when I was in a really bad relationship and felt like I was worthless. I got out of it by realizing that what I was going through wasn't okay after talking with my sister about it, and then pretty much told the guy to go lose everything to do with me and broke up with him and got some reassurance from family and friends.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
My definition of hope is when you hold on to something whether you know it might happen or not, but since you really want it, you just believe it's gonna happen. Actually, when I first came to the school and didn't know any English, I barely knew people, I missed my family a lot, I was about to give up, I would literally almost cry every night, I couldn't sleep. I would text my family, call them saying that I don't want to do it anymore, I want to go back home. But I pushed it through, I made friends, I went to school, actually had a 3.5 GPA that semester, and now I'm here. I'm on Oregon, doing great, about to graduate.
I feel like when you think about hope, is something where you feel that you can never give up, because when you want to do something, you can't stop doing it because you hope that you're gonna get there. Like how they say, your dreams aren't big enough if they don't scare you, which makes you think that if you get to your dreams and you're hoping to get to the bigger dreams, then it's all about hope.
Me, my interpretation of motivation is when someone tells me that I can't do something. For me, it's just whenever I'm told I can't do something, it's just a natural instinct is, okay, now it has to be done. Because I just feel like when someone tells me that I can't do something, it's just automatic doubt or just being put down in general. So once I'm told that, then it's my mission to prove somebody wrong and just let them know I can do whatever I please, or whatever I put my mind to, at least.
I'm a student here at SUNY Canton, and motivation to me is when I had a hard time last semester and I was very close to switching schools, transferring, but then I found a new group of friends, and that just motivated me to be a better person here at SUNY Canton.
So I want to tell you a little story quickly about how I got into SUNY Canton. Ever since I was a kid, I knew I wanted to study funeral services. And I went to GCC, and at GCC I was going to complete my year of liberal arts, and I wasn't ready to move away, and I had not yet been able to find a college that I was going to leave and study at for funeral services. So I went to GCC for a year and hoping to find a school and to work some things out that I had going on in my life. So through being there, I was looking up schools, and people were telling me names of schools, and there was a school called Hudson Valley. I called up Hudson Valley and asked them about their program. They said that they had the mortuary science program. However, it was going to be full for the next 2 years, and that they had no housing for the next 2 years. Obviously, that was a no-go. I wasn't going to wait 2 years. Worst case scenario, I would, but I didn't want to have to. Found out that they mentioned to me Nassau Community College, and I called Nassau Community College. And Nassau told me that they had the program, mortuary science, for 2 years, but they had no housing available, that they didn't have dorms. So there was no way I was going to be able to get an apartment in New York City. I had no money and no job, and there's no way it was possible. I asked them if they knew about any other schools, and they said Hudson Valley, and that was it. And, I left that phone call almost in tears, and I felt hopeless. I met with my admissions counselor. She told me she had no idea of any other schools. And she told me, keep looking, but she didn't know any other schools available. I asked around, I asked friends, and, 2 weeks I walked around, getting ready to change my career. Finally, as I, gave up and said, this is it, I'm not meant to be a funeral director, I better find something else. I was talking to a friend, and I'd mentioned them the situation. Would you know? They said, what about SUNY Canton? Now, at the point where I had just about given up, they said, what about SUNY Canton? And I said, what is SUNY Canton? They looked it up, and they found out that they had the program that I wanted to study, funeral services, 4-year bachelor degree. Only school in New York State for a 4-year bachelor degree. And nobody at the SUNY school I was attending had any clue it even existed. Can you believe it? What do you know? I applied, I got accepted, and I got into the program, and I'm studying it today. And I just wanted to say that because just when I was going to give up, and I thought there was no hope for me, is when God put this girl in my path and told me, hey, what about this? Who knows if I would have ever found this school if it weren't for her. I don't even know her name, but I know if it wasn't for her telling me that, then I wouldn't be here at this school studying my career of my choice. And I just want to say that right when you're about to give up, don't, because you never know what's going to happen.